Today's video is going to be, I'm going to be creating some jewelry with using these beautiful beads from Heidi that I had showed in a previous unboxing video of a haul that I bought from her recent sale on Facebook, on her Facebook page. If you haven't checked that video out, look in the videos that I've done and check that one out because she's got some incredibly beautiful beads. So I plan on doing a slide bar bracelet with some dangles, and so I want to use one of those as a focal dangle, and I kind of just pre-strung what I think I might do for the earring. It's very simple, just some little rondelle spacer beads and the beads. So what I'm working on right now is, as you can see, I just took out some things that I may think might work with this. These are some beads that I had bought. They're kind of like a textured, I forgot what they call them, but it's like a textured pearl. And I thought those were really pretty. And then I had, from my Michael's haul, I had the different size. If you haven't checked out that video, just check that out. I had a lot of beautiful finds. But these were those 4 strands of the multi-sized beads. And so I have the light blue opal color, and I have the white color, and then I took these out. I'm not sure if I'll use them. They're 6mm not Vitrell, silver crystal beads. So what I did so far for the necklace, let me move this out the way. What I did so far for the necklace, and then I have some head pins to make the dangles and things, and I did pull out my little snowflake charms. What I did so far for the necklace was I used some of the chain that I got from Beadbox Bargains in the last sale. And I used some filigree beads as connectors. So far I have dangled the little charm from the bottom, from the middle. And so now what I'm doing is, that's kind of be my focal here to the necklace. And what I think I want to do is I think I want to add some little snowflakes here. But I cut myself 2 pieces of bead-along wire. And I am going to try to make a pattern. I measured this out, and it's about 6 inches. So I want to do an 18-inch necklace. I'm going to do 6 inches more on each side. So I need to decide on what pattern I want for the necklace to go around the neck. So I'm going to grab one of my little bead bugs. If you don't know what those are, these are really handy little tool. I picked mine up at Joann's, and you put it on the end, and it clamps like a little clip, and you can string your beads and they won't fall off the other end. So now what I'm trying to do is establish what pattern I want to go along upside the neck. So let me go ahead and kind of move this down a little bit, and let's see if we can come up with something that looks pretty. Let's see. And this is always the hardest part for me. It's just coming up with how I want the pattern to look. Let's see. Do I want any bead caps? Let's see. So I'm thinking maybe, let's see, I'm trying to figure out what is the best pattern to get all the colors in. Or maybe I should frame the white with the blue, and then do I want to, oh gosh, this is always the hardest part for me, is just figuring out how I want the pattern to look. I'm trying to decide if I want anything in between these two. I do. I'm just trying to figure out what it is I want between there. I wonder if I use some kind of bead cap to frame that blue bead and just use the spacer in between the darker blue beads. Let me see if I have any, what bead caps might work. I don't want anything too much. I don't want a lot of silver, because I have a lot of silver in the actual chain part. So I kind of wanted more beads. I guess let me just pull out some of these and see. Alright, so I guess the best thing to do would be to kind of start stringing it and see how it looks. So let's see. I'm going to put a spacer, one of these darker blue beads, and another spacer bead. Can't believe how fast this year is going already. And then I'm going to put a white one. It seems like it's flying by, although, I mean, I know everybody is so sick of COVID and stuff, and can't wait for that to be over, if it ever is over, hopefully soon. But I'm kind of ready to see what 2021 has in store for us. Alright, so let's see how that looks. And then if I repeated the pattern, I kind of like that. Okay, so let me go ahead and put another spacer. Where's my spacer? There they are. And we'll just repeat that pattern for 6 inches and see how it looks. Because I really want to pull the darker blue out of there, out of that bead from Heidi. And I think that these little smaller ones will pull out that darker blue. And I kind of like those bead caps. I think they're kind of pretty. So we're going to see how that goes. Let's see. I feel like am I missing something? Oh, yep. I knew I was missing something. There was not something silver in between, so I need another spacer. And like I said, the bracelet is going to be just a fun kind of charm, a bunch of charms. I'm going to make a bunch of little links and connect them all in there. And that's a fun, flirty little bracelet. And the earrings, like I said, I just wanted to kind of keep those simple. Okay, so we need a white bead, a bead cap, a bigger blue, and a bead cap. Kind of talking myself through it so I don't mess up. That's the only thing with the tutorials. It's kind of like I feel like I need to keep talking because I don't want y'all to be like, well, she's not talking to us. But then I get sidetracked and I'm like, okay, which bead did I leave off on? So I think I really like these textured beads. They're really pretty. Okay, and then where are my spacers? Are up here. Bring some of those down. Okay, so how is that looking? I think it looks really pretty. I think that's going to be really pretty. Okay, so I'm not using the small ones. I'm going to move those out the way, and I'm not using the bigger white ones. Alright, and I'm not using these. Alright, so I'm back to the white. So I am almost finished doing Christmas shopping. I think I have just a few gift cards to get, so not bad. I'm almost done. I do have to wrap, which is always a kind of a chore, but I'm usually wrapping like right before Christmas, like Christmas Eve, but I'm gonna try to do it early this year so I don't rush myself. Oh, and also I do need to do a video. I am so excited. Hold up, what did I do? Okay, yeah, I'm right. I'm so excited. I was doing a giveaway for the 100 subscribers, and we did pick a winner on December 1st when the contest ended. And guys, am I doing this right? Yeah. We did pick a winner, and I'm going to go ahead and mail out her gift to her this weekend. And in the meantime of the 100 challenge, 100 subscriber giveaway, I reached 200 subscribers. Never did I ever think I would have 200 people subscribed to watch videos that I do. So I am super thankful to everybody that does watch and likes and comments, and I have been able to so far respond to everybody's comments. It's greatly appreciated. I am going to do a 200 subscriber giveaway, and I'll do a video so that you can comment on that video to enter into the drawing to get a free either piece of jewelry made by me, or if you are somebody that likes to, you know, create your own jewelry, I'll send you beads, like a little bead package. So like I said, I will be posting a video on that soon, and hopefully every 100 subscribers I'll do another giveaway. Alright, so where am I at now? I feel like I did miss something, didn't I? Are y'all yelling at me like you missed something, Hold up. Okay. No, now I need to do a spacer. And then I'll have to measure and see kind of where I'm at. And another spacer, and let's see how we can, if that's six inches yet. All right, so let me get my measuring tape. I really like that. Let me know in the comments if y'all like it, if y'all would have done something different. All right, so that is 5, so I need another inch, so maybe one more set. All right, so we are on to the white. Bead cap, blue, and bead cap. And when I finish doing this one side, I'm not gonna make y'all watch me do the other side. I'll pause it and come back when I get the other side strung. All right, and then I need a white. I think this may be more than 6 when I finish this last station, but we'll see. Again, I wanted to start creating some of these pieces with Heidi's beautiful beads because I did kind of lax off, get a little lazy on the when I ordered my Halloween ones and didn't get them done in time, which kind of made me sad. But we didn't do anything for Halloween anyway, obviously. But all right, and then this is almost perfectly 6 inches. Actually, it is. So that's great. So I'm gonna go ahead and pause the video, string up the other side, and I'll be right back. Okay, so I'm back and I finished this side off and I'm really happy with the way it turned out. I think it's really pretty. I attached one side of the clasp and that's the middle point of the necklace. So I'm going to go ahead and take my other strand, this is the other side of it, and go ahead and attach it with some little crimps. I figured I'd do this side on camera, and then we'll attach some charms to this middle part, and I'll work those with you. And then I may do the earrings because those should be pretty simple. They are already on the head pin, so we just have to create a loop. And then depending on what dangles we make for the bracelet, I may, you know, pause the video one more time and then come back and show you what dangles I made, and we can attach them together. Right now I'm trying to get the other side of this wire through this, there we go, through the little bitty crimp bead, but I don't want a big crimp bead because I don't want it to, you know, show that much. So what I did was I just put on the little crimp bead, bring it down to the, oh, don't lose it. Okay, bring it down. And we're going to crimp that. I'm going to get it as close as I can. I don't want it super tight because I do want it to have a little bit of movement, but I'm going to bring it down just to where it'll slide a little bit. And then clamp that little crimp down until it's flat. And that's what I like about using the small ones. You really don't see it. It's not that noticeable. And then so what I'm going to do is I'm just going to bring my beads down over that little tail of a wire that's left over. I know they say it really doesn't strengthen it, but to me it just makes it, to me it does. But anyway, I know you can't, I can't always do it on the other side as much as I'd like to. I always cut off way too much wire, but I'd rather have enough than not enough. Alright, so I'm going to put the crimp bead on. Actually, I need to clip this because it's got kind of a wonky little edge. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and put my crimp bead on the other side. I say I am. It's hard to see those little bitty things. And then I'm going to attach my clasp, the other half of my clasp, and put it in. Slide that down, and then I'm going to pull the tail and get it as close to the beads that I can. Working it down. Get the pliers. I'm trying not to break my wire. Why is it not? Alright, there we go. Now it's coming down. So you still want, you want a little bit of give to your beads. So I kind of just massage them until it's, I know it sounds funny, massage my beads. until they have a little bit of play and a little bit of movement, because you don't want it so tight that it's going to be stiff around the neck. And then your beads have a chance of, you know, popping and breaking. Alright, so let me cut this piece off as close as I can. Okay, and then our clasp is on that side. So far, this is what we have. We have and I used this clasp from my free gift from my order from Beadbox Bargains. I thought it was a really pretty clasp. So far, we have our two sides, and then we have our middle. And our little charm, one charm is dangling so far. I think it looks like a really pretty cool winter scene with those soft blues and the whites. Really, really pretty. Let me move these bead caps out the way. I'm done with those for now. And so, okay, so I said I wanted to put some snowflakes. And then I may want to create some dangles. Let me grab some little head pins, some smaller ones. No sense in using the big ones if I'm just doing small dangles. So, let's see. Do I want to put, how about one of these, a spacer, and a white. And a white. So this is what I have. I kind of like that. And then if I put that one there, and then maybe, let's see. I wonder how that bead cap would look with, I said I was finished with them, didn't I? Let me see if it was too big. It's kind of too, yeah, it's going to go over that head pin. Alright, so maybe a blue bead and, what should we do? What should we do? Blue bead. I wonder if, that looks kind of funny. Oh, I know. How about this? Then we put this one and we frame it with the blue. Let's try that. And I don't like that. Yeah, I don't like that. Alright, so I'm kind of liking the blue and white. I don't really like the dark blue, or maybe it's just the way I have it framed. But I have this blue down here, so I'm trying to think. What if I did a blue, a spacer, and a white to bring some of that darker? That's not bad. And maybe if I move this one up and put this one here. I'm not sure. I'm not getting that dark blue right next to this bead. I think there's a lot of blue in that bead. Maybe we should just do I like that one. I wonder if I should just do two of those, one on each side. Well, one bead went flying. If I should just do two. Let's see how that looks. Maybe it's too much. Maybe I just need the decisions. I think it might be too much right here. Maybe if I bring these down and bring these up here. What do you think? I think that looks better. Yeah, I think that looks better. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and create a simple loop. So I'm going to bend my head pin at a 90-degree angle, and I have a little bit more than I need to make a loop. So I'm going to snip that off. And then I'm going to take my round nose pliers and make a loop. And just turn it, rotate your pliers, turn until you get your little bail. Or your little loop, I should say, not bail, but loop. Alright, so we made one. I'm going to go ahead and make the other one. Snip off the extra, because I don't need all that. I'm going to take our round nose, turn it, rotate it, turn it until you get your loop. It's probably very hard to see what I'm doing on camera. I still haven't mastered the art of tutorials, but I'm working on it. I'm trying to make more videos so y'all can kind of see my thought process. There's the little charm. Okay, so now I need to figure out how many are each side. I guess I'm going to go down 1, 2, 3, 4 and attach it. So let me open this up. Now that we've made our little loop, we need to open it up. Well, I guess I should see how many is in between. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. I think I'm going to go 5 and 5. So we opened that up, and then I'm going to count down 5 links. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and hook it on here. Make sure I have 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, I'm on the 5th one. And I'm going to close that up. Alright. And then I'm going to get a jump ring and attach my little snowflake charm. Attach the little snowflake. And then I'm going to go down about 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 again. Close up that little jump ring. Alright, so let's see how that's looking. Oh, I like it. Oh, you know what though? This should be up a little bit more. Ugh. And I gotta put it on the bottom. Alright, so let me pause this and work on that, and then I'll come back and show you how it looks. Hold on. Okay, I'm back. Got them on there. So this is what it ended up looking like. The jump rings are in the middle. But it has the charm, the snowflakes, the 2 little dangles, this beautiful filigree pieces, and then our necklace with the toggle clasp in the back. Super, super pretty. After I finish everything, I will kind of take a little zoom shot of it on the bust so you can see that. It's super pretty. Alright, so for the earrings, like I said, we're just going to keep it the same as our drop here and keep it super simple. We'll just make these little earrings. Again, I'm going to go ahead and bend that at a 90-degree angle. Snip off the excess that we don't need. And I saved my little snipped off pieces. Sometimes they're long enough. I have a little bit over here. Sometimes they're long enough that you can make an eye pin out of it. And if not, I use these little pieces to get the glue out of my E6000 and dab it on things rather than using a toothpick. So, yeah, if it's big enough to grab onto, you can use them. Okay, so I'm just going to go ahead and roll that back until I have my loop. I'm going to open the loop up, and always open it up sideways, like front to back, not pulling it apart, because then you'll kind of, it won't go back the way you need it to. It'll be misshapen. So we're going to attach our ear wire, and hopefully, I don't think it matters which way it goes on, because the bead spins, and Heidi's beautiful beads are double-sided, so it doesn't matter if it's the front or the back, which is nice, very nice. So I'm going to close that up. I'm trying to do it in camera so y'all can see what I'm doing as much as possible. I'm so used to, I'm going to tell you the truth, I'm so used to working in my lap, or right in front of my face, and it's hard for me to do it on camera. It just makes me feel like I'm at an awkward angle. Okay, so there's the earring. I picked these ear wires. I thought they were pretty with the little swirl. So there's one earring made. And again, I'm just going to repeat the process. Same thing with this one. And then we're going to go ahead and work on some dangles for the bracelet. I have some long head pins for those. I don't know if I'll need those or the small ones, but when I come back, I'll let you know. So So let me go ahead, since you saw me do one earring, I'm just going to do the same earring the same way for this one. And then I'll make some dangles, and I'll come back and show you what dangles I made, and we'll attach them to the bracelet. Alright, so now we finished the bracelet. I went ahead and made all the little charms, and went ahead and attached them, because really, I mean, it's just basically opening it up, the little ring that you create, the little loop that you created, and placing them on the bracelet. So I made a bunch of little charms, and I put a little swirly on that one, and then they have some snowflakes in there. Let me show you. I like mine full of charms. I find the more charms, the better it looks. And so there's the focal bead, and so that's really fun. You just open it up, slide it open to put it on your wrist, and close it. So I really am happy with the way that turned out. It's hard to get a good picture. Let me see if I can slide it on my wrist to kind of show you how it dangles. All the little dangles. Super cute. Lots of fun. And you just kind of squeeze it back together to make it a little bit tighter to fit your wrist. Love that. And then the earrings are done. So there's the whole complete set. We did the necklace with those really pretty filigree pieces. I wasn't turned the right way. With the little dangles and the little snowflakes, and so everything matches. Really pretty, fun winter set. Let me see if I can get my bust to show you kind of what it looks like. I wish I could get the full screen. I wouldn't be able to do that unless I take my camera off of the stand, but let's see. Let me get this situated how it's supposed to lay. Once it's on the neck, it seems to lay right. I tried it on, but you got to get it. There we go. There we go. I think. Why is it whenever you get on camera? Okay, that might have been flipped the wrong way. That might have been what it was. There we go. Eventually, once you get it on, it stays where it stays put, but you know how that is when you're trying to fix things in the camera. And there's the earring. See, I can't, let me see. Let me try to do this gently so I don't shake y'all up too much. Hold on just a second. Let's see if I can bring the camera around so that you can see a full shot of it. Let me back up. I don't know if that's going to mess up the camera or not, but we'll try. And then the earrings and the bracelet. And I may have to turn the camera back this way, so let me try it this way. Zoom out for you a little bit. Y'all see my wreath back there on the door. But anyway, that is the finished necklace, the earrings, and the bracelet. Sorry if the camera flipped around on you and it was sideways, but I think that you get the idea of it. And so I hope that you enjoyed this video. Let me put you back on the stand for just a second. Okay. And if you would, please give me a thumbs up. If you enjoyed this video, please click on the subscribe button down below for future unboxings, hauls, and jewelry making videos to come. I hope everyone has a happy holiday, and check out my other videos. I will have another contest going on. I will post a video about that for reaching 200 subscribers, and if I get to 300 subscribers before the 200 one is up, I will give away two gifts to 2 winners on that video. But I'll give more information on that later. Again, please click on the subscribe button. Give me a thumbs up. I'd greatly appreciate it. Until next time, guys. Bye.